Due to no cup competitions for Manchester United, I must say, for all Manchester United fans, this weekend felt like the longest weekend ever. You know, Manchester United fans around the world at this moment are scrolling through social media feeds, watching back games that we've played under Carrick, you know, just to find anything at all to keep themselves entertained while we wait for the next time United are going to be back in the Premier League. For me, however, I decided to take to ChatGPT just to ask some questions, and to my surprise, the answers were very alarming, and you know, I felt compelled to share what I found with you all about our skipper Bruno Fernandes. So I took to ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT, give me 5 key concerns about our current skipper Bruno Fernandes that my United fans should be wary about. And believe me, the 5th answer will send shivers down your spine. Answer number 1. ChatGPT says ball retention under pressure. Bruno attempts high volume of progressive and risky heavy passes. When they come off, United creates chances. When they don't, it can lead to quick transition against a team that's already struggling defensively. In tight games, this volatility can hurt control. Answer number 2. It says emotional reactivity and discipline. His passion drives him. We all know this. Bruno Fernandes is a passionate and an emotional guy. His passion drives him, but it can also boil over. Frequent protests to referees, visible frustrations with teammates. As a captain, composure in key moments matters, especially when the game swings emotionally. Answer number 3. Defensive positioning in big matches. When deployed as a number 10 in a high-intensity game, it can vacate midfield zones chasing the ball. That sometimes leaves the pivot exposed, especially against athletic midfield. Against top sides, structural discipline is crucial. Answer number 4. Over-reliance factor. United's attacking output often flows through Bruno Fernandes. If Bruno is marked tightly or off form, creativity can drop significantly. Heavy dependency increases predictability. Answer number 5. And now here is the real kicker. Physical load and burnout risk. He consistently ranked amongst United most played outfielder each season. High minutes plus international duty equals fatigue risk. A drop in sharpness late in seasons has occasionally been noticed. Actually, all of the answers from ChatGPT are quite spot on about Bruno Fernandes, because everything that was mentioned here, we've seen it played out each week with him, you know, being the one taking the most riskiest passes, and when they come off, they look great. For example, the pass to Dogu and his finishing after that was just exquisite. And of course, without Bruno Fernandes in the team, we can say our creativity drops significantly as well, because yes, if he's not playing well, you know, it's evidence in the games. And when he's playing well, it's also evidence because we create more chances, we take more shots. And lately, it's been coming out quite nicely. And us United fans, we absolutely love that. Of course, we love that. However, answer number 5 was quite concerning because it talks about physical load and burnout risk. Now, he's the most played player since joining Manchester United, and ones that played a lot of 90 minutes games. So we can expect that perhaps towards the end of the season, you know, there could be some drop in his sharpness. And for me, it is very concerning. Final thought from ChatGPT right now is that it says none of this negates Bruno Fernandes' value. He remains United's most productive creator, and I think that is spot on right there. But for a team aiming to return to title contentions, reducing structural dependency and managing its workload wisely are important steps right now for Carrick to consider to take in order to keep him fit throughout the entire season. We still have about 12 games to play. We are 45 points, 4th place on the table, and we need Bruno Fernandes to execute those risky passes to 100% completion rate at all times. So of course, it's important to also think about how to use him wisely as well. In the game against West Ham, it almost felt like West Ham came prepared for that game. They knew exactly what Carrick was going to put out in terms of his 11. They knew who to mark. They made the game quite difficult for Manchester United. And this is, of course, why we struggled a lot to break them down, because they were playing a low block all the time. And We just couldn't find any creative chance, and of course each time Bruno Fernandes was also marked very tightly as well, and this also reduces his creativity in that game, and we saw it played out. And of course ChatGPT right now has also made it very clear that Bruno Fernandes is our key guy. However, we need to manage him well in order to get the best out of him. That said, for me, this is what I've got to share with you today. If your thoughts are different about Bruno Fernandes, of course, leave them down in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And till the next United game, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.